Well, one of the reasons that I simplified my life and I got into minimalism as I became middle aged was I found that as I age, I have less of a capacity to deal with the suffering, stress, or worries of life. There's something to be said for do it when you're young. When you're young, naive, full of energy, you can handle a lot of pain. You can not worry as much. But as you get older, your mind, your spirit becomes like a 60-year-old person's knees. The ligaments have worn out, and you can't run a marathon per se. And that's how your mind begins to get middle aged. The dealings with all the stresses of life become harder to cope with, and that plays some part in the midlife crisis. But I say all that to say, as simple as I've made my life, owning nothing, living out of a bag, I still go through suffering. And today, it started with a speeding ticket. I have a very clean driving record, no record at all. And I got pulled over today for doing 39 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone. And I pulled over right away and I gave the cop all my information. I said, I'm sorry, did I do something wrong? And he goes, no, well, if it was an hour later, you did nothing wrong. I said, what do you mean? He goes, well, from the hours from 7 to 10 a.m., this is a school zone. So it's not a 35 miles per hour that you can go. It's only 20 miles. I said, there's no kids. There was no one crossing the road or anything. But I was respectful, calm, and I didn't give him any flack. And it was an overall nice cop, didn't give me any flack. But when he took my driver's license and all my information, I figured he'd run my records, which he did, and he'd see that I have no record. I don't abuse the system. I comply with laws. And I figured he'd give me a warning because, like I said, I'm going 39 and a 35, but it's a half hour early, and now it's a 20 mile per hour zone because it's like kids are going to school. So he comes back. He goes, I had to write you a ticket. So I didn't say anything. I'm just listening. And he goes, but I knocked it down that you're only doing 29 in a 20. And so I said, is there going to be any points? He goes, well, if you go and you pay the fine, you could take a driver's license course, which is another $50 basically online. I did it. And you don't get points, you just pay fine. It's this whole racket. But I say all that, it's kind of made my day suffering, and it was hot, and then I got other things going on in my life I'm trying to decide on. And I know that's a small thing. I spoke to someone today, they got major health problems. I've known people that have major life problems. I know that I have it better than a lot of other people in this world. I'm very grateful, I know that. But I'm sharing with you, okay? There's suffering in life no matter what. Okay. You build yourself in a house and you try to get away from all the suffering, but you don't exist. You live in this paradox where you're just breathing until you die. You spend a lot of time on the road in the public. You're constantly annoyed with everything, but you're living a lot of adventure. You find the balance, but you're going to give up some freedom. You need some comfort or else there's too much suffering too. There's nothing's going to make everything 100% right. And then you go down, well, why did God create this world? It was a big lie. Everyone that says just trust God, just do this, just do that. And I believe in God. And I still believe it's better to have faith than not. Okay. But even Jesus said right before he died, he asked God, why did he forsake me? And I think about a speeding ticket. I think about real suffering in this world. I know someone that lost her son last year, and she was questioning, why did my son die? He had his whole life ahead of him. And I've seen that a few times in life. No one has the answer. Who am I to give you an answer? Hey, guys, look, I tell people keep the faith. I try to too. But this is world, guys. And as you get older, you become more brittle, more rigid. Like I said, when you're young, just like the knees of an 18-year-old are flexible. They can endure. The knees of a 60-year-old, guys, they got wear and tear. There's some people, guys, they're psychopathic positive till the day they die. There's some people that are negative the day they're born. And there's most people in the middle trying to fight through the suffering. But whether it's a speeding ticket, whether it's a horrible relationship, whether it's a health problem, whether it's a money problem, whether it's a decision problem, whatever it is, guys, this is life. Don't know why. But on that note, let's stay positive because life is not fair. But to be fair, I have had some traffic violations and I never got a ticket for. I never got caught for. To be fair, I have some things in my favor that may not be fair. And vice versa. So do you. Like I always say, everyone's got some good things going for them, some bad. Okay. Like I said, yeah, someone took advantage of you, but how many people did you take advantage of? Because no one's an angel. Okay, no one's perfect. Okay, they said, Jesus, you're perfect. He said, no one's perfect, only God is. Because he eventually cursed God or questioned him. So did Moses. Okay. So did everyone, guys. Okay. So I don't know what you believe in, don't care. But I know tonight I had to muster up all my strength to keep my sanity and survive the day. And when I get into a real bad place mentally, I say, Sam, keep your mouth shut and survive the day. I kept my mouth shut with the cop because I could have given a lot of attitude. I could have said, this is petty, but I kept it short, sweet, and respectful. Spoke to the county clerk, did what I needed to do, and played the game. Because you pick your battles, you don't fight every battle. Win the war. And that's how people destroy their life. They try to fight petty wars. And you don't do that. Always try to put yourself, look, people are just doing what they got to do. But I always say, to me, rules are for when it's abused. You know, it's like, I hate, because what I see that really burns me up, like even now, I see her in some like gas station, fucking people are speeding in and out. And I say to myself, man, what really bothers me in life is I try to stay, especially now at this point in my life, I try to stay to myself. I keep shit very peaceful. I'm fucking doing 39 miles an hour in a 35 mile per hour zone. I said to myself, what type of world do we live in? I see fucking psychopaths all over this place. But I said to myself, look, I've gotten away with some things in life, and so things could have went different for me at different times. I could have got a DUI at one time when I was young. I mean, so like, I get it. Life's not fair. I'm thankful. I got through the day. I feel better. Because midday, guys, I was upset. What the fuck, man? How many more years? Like some of you psychopaths who don't do shit but take a nap. Ain't talking about a power nap. You ain't taking no power nap. You're taking a weak nap, okay? I don't know why you want to live to 120, okay? Because, guys, if you live the right way, 80 years is long enough. You're breathing too much air conditioner in your lungs. Because 80 years is enough. If you need to live past 80, guys, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. Now, you said when you get 80, you want to live longer. Guys, all right, 85, okay? But 95, what are you doing? I mean, come on. All right, let's stay positive. Let's stay positive. That's my message tonight. Life's not fair. I know it. I know some people have it worse than others. I know I have it better than some, and vice versa. We're not trading war stories. We're sharing. I empathize. We're going to make the most of it. Why we're here. What's the alternative? Okay. So, but I totally get, guys, too, why people commit suicide. I do. Like some people say, yeah, call the suicide hotline. It's some other motherfucker that hates life, too. But they got to lie to you. Yeah, just fucking keep the faith. Let's stay positive. I hate to say that. Let's stay positive. But I thought about that today. I got to share that. I said to myself, guys, there's no way you live long enough on this earth and you can like really tell someone else, like, I mean, you have a good day. We all have a good day. But I'll tell you right now, guys, I would not bring another child into this world. And look, like I said, the time to do stuff is when you're young. If you're 20, 25, look, you're having sex, you're having pillow talk, You say, look, let's raise a family. I get it. I don't knock that because I've been there. You have this mentality. If you're in your 30s and you're still bringing children into this world, guys, I don't know how you can go through this world that I'm in, that I see people speeding all over the place. They ain't get no tickets. In this unfair world, whether you're in Afghanistan, okay, or Arkansas, and I know it's better if you're in Arkansas, I don't know why you'd want to bring another person to this world. I don't know. I mean, to me, and I know we live in a better time than any other time in history, and I know I have it better than most people. And my evaluation as a 41-year-old man, I thought different maybe at 21, but I always never wanted kids. But guys, especially if you're struggling mentally, emotionally, financially, if you're struggling, you're guaranteeing, not just financially, emotionally, mentally, you're guaranteeing that's the same suffering your child will have to go to. So it's like, let's stop the cycle of craziness. We got enough people in the world. We got enough resources. Now, Elon Musk says we don't have enough for the next generation. Well, Elon, if that's the case, if that's what you feel, stop putting all your resources into going to Mars and create robots to be caretakers, okay? Because if that's really the biggest problem, why aren't you focused on it? Are you just a capitalist, okay, who's been married 3 times, okay? And you're selling rich people a fucking shuttle bus to the middle of nowhere? Because if we get to Mars, it's going to take 1,000 years, okay, to renovate it, to habilitate it. Because, guys, you ain't going to be able to go to Starbucks. I can't even go to Starbucks down in Florida. It's shut down. That was the other thing that got me upset. A lot of suffering. Guys, I got the vaccine. Okay, I put my life on the line. And the fucking Starbucks is still shut. Give us the scan code. If you got the vaccine, you can sit in Starbucks, okay? What was the point? What was the point to do all this if we're still going to go that way? That gets me upset, okay? And so what I can tell you is this, guys, it never ends. It never ends, okay? It never ends. Anything. But however, look, guys, this is a little bit of agitating day, okay? I'm positive. I'm going to make videos about positivity. But I'm going to share with you guys real life. You say, oh, that's not positive. Well, yeah, why don't you go watch a guy who uploads a video once a week? It's edited. He never gives you his real life. You've never lived with him. It's like your therapist. Your therapist will tell you anything, but they'll never tell you come live with them. Why? Because, guys, everyone is different when you live with them. Everyone. Because you see them every day. They go live every day right in your face. Okay, and you know what I'm talking about. This is real life. This is real life. Life is not fair. Okay? So, but we have it better than many other people, some people, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So thank you everyone who's in the members chat, because I had to muster all my strength to broadcast tonight. Okay. And I got it good. I still recognize, guys, I know I got it good. So I feel, a little bit guilty sharing this, but I have to share both parts of life. Okay. I know some people in here, I know you got it worse. I respect it. I said to myself, thank you. I'll keep it on brief. I said to myself today, too, I want to empathize with you people. I know that the Lord's gave me a level of intelligence and strength and even self-control. Like when I got pulled over, I knew, like, Sam, shut up. Be respectful. I know them. And the other thing was the intelligence. Because after I got the ticket and diligence, I call the county clerk's office. I have to go through all this process of, because the ticket's not clear, the county clerk, I got to deal with multiple people. I can communicate. I can get it done. And I had to figure out some things, got it done. Then they redirect you if you want the points off your license. Then they redirect you to a third party, which they're in cahoots with the state, a third party like online training course to get your tickets off. You should have saw the show this was online. But I went through it. I said to myself, damn, a psychopath who can't make a DoorDash delivery, they're never going to be able to navigate the system like this. I said, guys, I'm like, I said, no wonder these motherfuckers can't do shit. Okay? That's why I tell you guys, you got to go see a social worker who can supplement what you can't do. Because I know, I even told you guys, I experienced that when I did DoorDash. Even that's not easy. So I know that some of you that don't have that level of capacity, I get it. I get it. Why you're stuck. I do. I know, no judgment. Damn it, Mary Todd's $2 super chat. Thank you. I want to tell you the grace of God, if he exists, because I felt like burning this motherfucker down, burning Earth down, and putting Elon Musk on a rocket ship to hell. Okay, because we got bigger problems, Elon. Okay, I want to know all the motherfuckers speeding in a Tesla. They need to get a ticket for a guy who's going 39 miles per hour in a 35 zone, okay? I got to get a ticket. It didn't seem fair, but I took it in the ass. Guys, I took it in the ass, yeah. What am I going to do? Am I going to argue? He's not going to knock the ticket off. I felt like saying, though, don't you think I just, like, deserve a warning? I mean, you know, I got a clean record. Okay, I'm 41. Now, again, no, I want to be honest. I've gotten away with some things before. So, you know, I don't want to act like I'm all righteous. I don't want to go on a high horse, okay? But I want to tell you, I learned this today. That one is life's not fair, but I know I still have it better than a lot of people, but I'm sharing. And two is, I realize, guys, that a lot of you guys out there, I get why you can't get ahead. Because one is, I'm busting my ass to get ahead. And I'm navigating the system like as best you can. I said to myself, if there, I get it. Guys, I get it. It's not easy, okay? So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know, because I got the vaccine. I still can't go to Starbucks. I don't know what to tell you. So, let's just take a hydration break. Thank you, everyone in the comment section. Thank you, Mary Toss. Okay. Because at a certain point, too, yeah, I got to do something, the home base or van, because I got to add some more comfort because my agitation. Oh, shit! Subsidized all the way from upstate New York, $49.99. Damn it, that's 3/4 of my, half of my speeding ticket. Hydration break. These damn cops got me. We pay those tickets, yeah. Off together, brother. Thank you. Best encouragement on YouTube. Damn it, Mark. Thank you, brother. If you can, man, draw me a caricature, okay, of me getting pulled over with a face like in a third. I got pulled over for going 39 miles an hour in a 35 zone. I said, God, life ain't fair. But I'm in Florida, so I know, Mark. I got it good. Mark, thank you very much for that gracious super chat. Mary Taz, thank you. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mary Taz. Thank you, keeping up a breathe. Adam, everyone in here, I'm going to go to all the comments. Thank you. That's very gracious of you. And Mark, I saw your video about like how much about the utility tracers and stuff, man. And I appreciated that video, man. I appreciated that. So yeah, let's just take a hydration break. Let's take a hydration break. It's crazy, man. Gotta be thankful though. Oh my God! Oh my God! $49.99. Here's the other half. Damn it, man! Damn, man! Now I feel like, oh man, you guys have to do that, man. You guys have to do that, man. Charles, man. Thank you, Charles, Mark, Mary Taz, everyone, all the members, guys. Thank you. I don't know what to say, okay? Because, and this is what I mean, man. I mean, I know, all I can tell you is just keep putting in the work. Because I felt the thought that why even do anything? Just crawl under a rock and do nothing. And my logic is, if I do that, the suffering just gets worse. So show up to YouTube, keep going for a walk, do all my other errands I had to do my things for work. But in that moment of suffering, I wanted to curse to earth, take a nap or whatever, hide under a fucking rock and just die. But I said to myself, show up. Without, guys, and that's what I did tonight. That's what I did throughout the day. And throughout the day, guys, that fucking 100-degree heat was beating on me. I had to fucking move around. And I was saying to myself, just get through the day. Just get through the day. Because you know you get those bad days. You're like, just get through. Survive the day when you're in a real bed. Just live to fight another day. And the other thing I thought about was I blame myself a little bit. Why? Because I changed my routine a little bit. Like normally, I'm not riding on that road at that time of day. But I decided to change something up today. And so like that kind of bothered me too. Because like, well, why? I changed something. Why did I go down that street? I never go down that street at this time of day. And it's like, then you start to blame yourself. It's like, what the I don't know. But Charles, thank you. Again, Mark, thank you. Mary Toss, thank you. That's all I can say. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's very gracious. Um, we're going to all comments. Adam, brother, what's up, man? Good evening, Sam. Good evening to you, man. Hope you're doing all right. You hang in there. I know you got bigger problems than me with your family and everything, but you're a fighter. You show up. You stay positive. I don't know how you do it. Like I said, I appreciate what you do. Adam, this situation made you now more aware of your surroundings. No, that's a good point. Because now, you know, I know at certain times of day, one is like Florida's already back to school. So when the kids are in school on certain streets, like I'm not paying attention like where schools are. I don't got kids. Okay. So, but there was no kids in front of me. I mean, I'm not like fucking speeding down the street running over kids. I mean, it was like kids were already in school. I really feel like he got me on a technicality because it's like 9:30. It's like, no, yeah. And so I'm like, I don't know, man. It just felt like, but, again, it's just part of life. You just deal with it. Thank you again. You're right, though, Adam. Mary Taz, love to you, Mary Taz. Thank you for the gracious tip. Thank you for the love. Adam says, hey, Mary Taz. Mary Taz says, hey, Adam. Mary Taz, real life. Yep. You get it, Mary Taz. Love to you and love to your dog. Keeping up a Bree. I love you so much, too, keeping up a Bree. Thank you. Shout out to you and all the nurses. Like I said, when is it time to be a nurse? As young as you can. Because as you get older, even nursing and being a caretaker, that's not an easy job. Even police officers and military, they have a 20-year and out rule. You do 20 years and you can retire. And I think that's how everything should be. Because I think after 20 years, you're done. Okay. To me, if you do 20 years in the workforce, you're done. Okay. I've been in the workforce since 17. What am I now? 41? So 3, what's that? 20, 3, 24, is that 24 years? Yeah, 24 years. Now I know Mark's probably got a few more years than me. I know Keith, he's got 30 plus years. Guys, your mind, you gotta downsize as early as you can. You got to have some comfort. I think that's the other thing, too, that's agitating me. But I can't figure out this comfort. I'm going to figure it out. But I can't figure out how to add comfort without... because what bothers me is I said to myself, if I stretch myself and get that beach bungalow and I get a ticket, that's really going to bother me. Because then I got all these bills. I feel like I spent money, and now I'm still getting screwed. But I've also been saying if I get something like beach bungalow or even a home base, I'm driving less. I got to get to some scenario where I'm on the road less. What is the number one threat to a nomad? Driving. Car accidents, tickets, etc. Driving. Not a psychopath trying to kill you. Driving's dangerous. Okay? Elon Musk should be working on self-driving cars. Okay? Not Mars. I know they're already out there, but they're not in mass production. Let's get on it. Okay. So the seniors can always be able to be independent with a self-driving car. We can't get a ticket. Let them just go speed limit. That's it. Let's get rid of... I can't believe these loud pickup trucks that are going 90 miles an hour. They're not getting a ticket. I'm getting a ticket. Let's stay positive. Thank you again, Mary Taz, Cartoon Mark, and Charles. Thank you so much, man. Gratitude in my heart, big time. Mark, get to Florida as soon as you can, but I know you're doing it responsibly. And Charles, you're in Florida, you're in Tampa. If you get a ticket, Charles, in Florida, do the 4-hour online course to knock off the points. It's a pain in the ass. I had to navigate that thing. Wait till you see navigating that, man. I said, when I started looking at that, I said, what a scam this is, okay? But I played the game. I played it. It wasn't easy. I did all the things you got to do. I said, this is a motherfucking joke. But they're all in cahoots, guys. Like I say, guys, if the system wants us, we're all dead. Don't matter. It don't matter, guys. Because, what are you going to do, guys? If the system wants you, you can't even do 39 miles an hour in a 35. The system wants you guys. We're all dead. Doesn't matter. I mean, come on. We're not getting around nothing. Mary Taz, Cartoon Mark and Charles, you both rock. Well, so do you, Mary Todd. So do you, Adam. So do you, Keep It Up with Bree. You know, like I said, I don't have entitlement. I have gratitude. And I don't want to boast about my problems. I know you guys got your own. But I got to vent, and I'm empathizing. I get it why a lot of people, guys, they struggle, and more than me. So, you know, I also found time to be thankful because I get it. And I got fucking bugs now in here too. That's the other thing, because now it's fucking bug season in Florida. There's bugs everywhere. So I'm really a little agitated. I'm looking forward to a little maybe fall weather break. I don't know. You know, like when you get agitated and you go through some suffering and some like little setbacks, you want to change everything. See, that's why I worry about a home base. Like if something happens in the community, I don't like a neighbor or something, I like the fact that I'm getting the fuck out of here. I don't know why. It doesn't solve the problem. But, you know, like even now, like, well, I'm not driving down that street anymore. I'm not going over there anymore. You know, it's like, you know, I could do that, but you live in a community, it's like, you know. But that's why maybe buying a resort community where people aren't there all year round. And you can find them in Florida. That's true. But I don't know, like when I go through suffering, I'm thankful I don't own shit. Because owning a car is enough. You know, and that's what I was worried about. Here goes my insurance going up. I'll pay a speeding ticket, but I don't want the points. That's why I did the online course. Because it's like, guys, you can never win. It's like one thing or another, man. You know, but that's why you live simple, so you can handle some unforeseen things. You know, and that's why you're always going to need some extra money. You're always going to need to show up because whatever capacity, main hustle, side hustle, if you stop showing up, stuff's still going to happen. Okay. And if stuff's still happening and you're not showing up, your suffering's getting worse. What's the sales pitch to keep going? Well, if you stop, the suffering gets worse. I don't have any other advice, guys. You know, again, it's no disrespect about like, you know, calling a hotline, doing this, but I don't know. I don't think there's I don't know, but sometimes it's good to have someone to talk to, I guess. I don't know, you know. I don't know. You know, all I could tell you is, again, I'm sharing with you on a night of agitation and frustration. And also I want to share with you being a nomad. Well, I don't want to just say being a nomad. I do want to say that being a nomad, dealing with the public, and see, like I didn't have an opportunity like to go back to home base and just disconnect from everyone. At the same time, I've had a home base and I've still had issues, and then I got to deal with my house too. So being that I don't have to deal with anything else, that kind of makes me happy. So, you know, it's a give and a take with, you know, again, that's why if you get a home base, it's got to be simple, cost effective, below your means, and not too crazy. Because stuff still happens outside your normal budget. And life happens. And life is not fair. And in both ways, sometimes we get what we don't deserve in a good way, and sometimes we get what we don't deserve in a bad way. I don't understand why. I'm not God, guys. I don't understand it. And that's the other thing. I can't explain to you. If you call me on the Sammy hotline, explain this, explain that. Guys, I don't know. That's the answer. I don't know. There's some stuff, guys, I don't think you ever know. All I can tell you is survive the day. Survive the day. Get through the day one day at a time. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days. Okay? Get through the highlight of the day. Get through another day. Keep self-caring. Keep self-caring and keep showing up. Keep showing up. That's the answer. Survive, self-care, show up. Okay. Outside of that, that's my message. I'll take another hydration break. I'll say thank you again, Charles. Thank you again, Cartoon Mark. Thank you, Mary Taz. Thank you, Bree, and thank you, Adam. Love and appreciation. So, my final thoughts are that the reason for minimalism, the reason for simplicity, okay, is to have a buffer when there's extra unforeseen stress. And there always is in life. You know, sometimes you go through a winning streak. You know, you're hitting the ball, you're on fire, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, something happens. And you're like, damn. And that's frustrating. But when you have the capacity to deal with it, it's not the straw that breaks the camel's back. See, I often said when you live at your means or above your means financially, and when you're in relationships that drain you, and when you're not taking care of your own personal business financially and physically, emotionally, then there's only going to take one thing for the, it's like if I had all these other pressures of life and I got pulled over at 40 something years old, I could see myself getting into an argument with the cop. I wouldn't, but I could see how people do it. I could see myself getting so frustrated with going online to navigate the system that I would just, it'd break you. I thought about when I sold my house, how hard it was to navigate with the local municipalities to get all the permits I need to get, to finish all the legal documents, to get through all those hoops. And I said to myself, they don't make it easy to get out of this entanglement. And they don't make it easy to get into the entanglement. The two home bases I'm looking at, well, one of them, mainly the beach bungalow, there is a lot of bureaucracy. And I said to myself, oh my God, like to get in here is going to be, I really got to focus. It's a fucking another job to deal, with buying this house, the way this community and the way the seller is. It's a disaster. So, it makes me question everything. I said, Sam, don't get the beach bungalow, get the RV lot. It's simpler. You'll be able to figure that out. Then I said, don't get either one. Get a Class B. And if you really need to, put it in storage and get a beater car. And it's fucking easy to get in and out of that shit. And then I said to myself, Sam, you don't want to be on the road as much. Getting a Class B doesn't change that. If you buy the beach bungalow, once you get through the suffering of getting in, you're there. It's like once you get your foot in the door, you're there, then just fucking walk around. I got to play all these things out. So do you. But you have to remember the guidelines. Live below your means. Live in an area that you're inspired and that you can figure out how to sustain your well-being financially, emotionally, etc. Show up even when on days you don't want to. Get through the day even when you feel like you hate the day. What else can I say if that still doesn't satisfy you? I wish I could say guys, I am not one of these people, that get any type of pleasure, about causing problems. I get so upset because I try to go out of my way to stay out of problems and not cause problems, especially as a 41-year-old man. I get when you're young and you're a little wild. And it feels like no matter where I go, there's going to be some issue. But I feel like if I think about that and if I talk about it too long, I exaggerate the issue. I make it worse. So I have to learn to vent and let it go. That's what you have to do too. And there will be joy again. There will be suffering again. It's an endless cycle, and that's very depressing. But there will be death again. No one lives forever, at least in this earth. And so make the most of it. That's what I say, guys. If I'm gonna get a speeding ticket, I don't want to, but I'm gonna get it in an area I like to be. I'm gonna get it I'm gonna get it going after the best life I want. Even though I was only going 39 and I'm 35. I can't believe that. I know it was school time, it was down 20. But that was like, that was like a technicality, man. I want to see the instant replay on that, man. But I didn't say that. But it's like if I was a head coach and I had 3 instant replays, I said, we got to rewind that fucking back, man. Rewind that shit back, man. But, look, I probably was speeding. I definitely was going over 35, 4 miles an hour. And no, technically he's right. Look, technically, it was still school time or whatever. So, look, he's right. And that's why I didn't argue with him. But I'm sharing. It's like that rule is like you got like a psychopath in an elevated pickup truck or a Dodge Charger going 60 miles an hour, like about to plow over kids. To me, like there's a rule and there's a way to enforce the rule. To me, rules are to To me, rules are to prevent abuse, okay? Not to be legalistic. Because, guys, we can get the fucking rule book out. Like, it's like the same philosophy that people say, oh, a cop has no right to ask you for your ID, etc. You ever see those psychopaths? Yeah, I get it, but I don't want to be legalistic. Like, if I got nothing to hide, I got nothing to hide, right? So, it's like, to me, it should be the same philosophy on the other side. Like, if someone's not maliciously, like, breaking laws, like, you shouldn't be out to, write tickets or do whatever. I mean, to me, it's for abuse, but this is my opinion tonight. Okay. And I got to all the comments. Again, I want to thank everyone for joining. Thank you again, Cartoon Mark and Charles. Amazing. Mary Taz, thank you as well. And keeping up a brief, thank you for that word of encouragement. Adam, I appreciate you, brother, and everything you're going through. I know you got a lot on your plate, Adam. Like I said, I know someone too that's struggling with a major health issue right now. When I heard that today, like at the end of the day, I spoke to someone, they got major health problems. So I said to myself, Sam, you got a fucking speeding ticket. You paid it off. You got no points now. You do what you had to do with the online course. Don't worry about it. And that's it. And survived the day so far. Okay, so get through. D, what's going on, D? Good to see you. Good to see you, D. Hope you're doing all right. Shout out to you. Hope your leg is doing better. See, D broke her leg. And hopefully she's progressing in the rehab. And I know also you're going through the house. You're still selling the house. But love to you, D. Just try to keep surviving. Make the most of it. But we appreciate you. We're thankful for you. Yeah, I know other people. People got their own burdens. It's true. Everyone's got their own. Don't never think like you're the only one. And everyone's got worse and some got better. Everyone's got different, So, but focus on yourself. Focus on what you can control. Do what you can. That's all I can say. Okay. Thank you.